Bet it up, man. We got motherfucking Feezy in the motherfucking building, man. Detroit to
Who that
Cali. I'm
is?
saying, what move you making out there in Cali?
Oh shit. I got Long Live Denise. That shit out on all
Yeah,
platforms.
they go get that. I would have that hashtag across the screen.
Yeah. I need everybody to go tap in with that there. Little 13 song project real quick. I just up that motherfucker.
Hell yeah, man. I seen you with Drummer Boy not too long ago, man.
Oh yeah, I've been fucking with Dog really he fucking with me for real. He opening some doors. I ain't gonna lie. He got a couple different little motherfuckers looking at me. Couple motherfuckers in different states and shit. And I'm about to fuck around and go to New York next month and fuck with Dog again and shit because like the situation looking nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Real shit, man. Look, I want to give you your roses too, man. I remember
Man.
I say about 2005, 2006. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Take it back to like motherfucking was Skrill and controversy was you know what I'm saying, ringing through the streets and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It
Man.
was a motherfucking verse, man. I remember. Uh Shortly after around that time, man, that shit, dog. I think it was like obviously I gotta be the hottest and hot. I dropped what did you say, man? Like say
Man.
McDonald's for the twat. And honestly, I'm waiting on my pops from the lottery pick. I gotta be sick. If not, how we on top?
How we on top?
Look,
Yeah,
from that moment, bro, I knew
yeah.
you was on some other shit.
Man. I was just like I came up when it was like you could be a nigga best friend, but if your bars weren't sweet, you weren't getting on the song.
It was
You was not
definitely
on
like
that bitch. I don't give a fuck who you is. You could be the nigga little brother. You could be the nigga big brother. You could be his uncle. But if your bar was street on you ain't getting on this. Like we gotta get it back to that. Cause now it's like a nigga started the song off fire and then let his best friend get on that bitch and fuck it up.
you
Little
ain't lying.
nephew.
You ain't never lying about that. Hey, too. I know they got some questions too. One thing that tripped me out too, man. Just the consistency, dog. Like for so long, bro. Like even that verse that I rapped, that was literally the first verse that I ever heard from you, right? All the
Man,
way to take it to you know what I'm saying when you hopped on that on Marco feature when me and him came from Atlanta, dog, and you was like,
that's correct.
every nigga I know swipe back broke as fuck. Nigga, I was
Man,
talking about earlier.
they
I was
do.
like, this nigga won't stop with the cap, man. This nigga captions, you hear me? I was like,
Hey, I I be looking like I look at the street like a reporter, and I just be like, I keep my tabs on certain shit. I'll never speak on it or something like. And then when the opportunity arrives, I just be like, all right, bam. Like niggas need to know that ain't the way. You can grind it. It might take you longer, but shit, nigga, you gotta appreciate your shit when it come. All that should be for now, and then that should be gone. Nigga be back at it enough and ask you to hit blunts and bottle on you and shit like that. Like, don't you
Hell
just?
yeah. I got a
That's
question though. Like shit, I know that you don't write. How the fuck do you stay consistent without writing? That shit seemed like the hardest shit in the world to me.
man, I got a big ass head, dog. I be thinking like a promoter, man. I swear to God, I gotta hit me about shit or something, man. I be just thinking of shit. And it be too much shit. I have to smoke weed to calm down, slow that shit down so I can pick that shit like how the words be on the screen. You just pick the bitches like boom, boom, boom. Like, give
hey
me
dog,
those.
look, him and Skrill was the first niggas that I ever seen after Lil Wayne and Jay-Z publicly was known for it to really not write that shit. And not only with this is for the fact that I was privileged to be close in the studio with them. I seen the fact that like them niggas used to rhyme a bar, bro. And then next thing you know, a nigga would come in after the bar, like they would know exactly how it would go and what bar would go and what word should go. It was some of the most craziest shit that I ever seen, like as far as like rap being a skill set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right
we
now,
made that shit like it was like a goddamn. You remember Mortal Kombat, the old one when you gotta test your mic, like nigga just throw words at you, like for real, like throw a word at you, like you never heard nobody rhyme orange. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, that's one of the hardest words to rhyme. Like not even bullshit playing, like, but you will never know that shit unless you just be in a little exercise. Like we used to exercise with that shit. Nigga just brainstorming, just picking different word. Nigga rhyming glossary. Nobody think to do stupid shit. Like I don't know. It'd be like you try to use words that nobody use and shit like that. That used to be like the hard part. Now it's
Yeah,
like you
so
just
how long you been doing the rap shit for real?
man shit, dude. On some real shit, probably like on some like I didn't want to say it was way back then, but my cousin from jail, this nigga got life, no bullshit. The nigga like, dog, you was rapping in '93, dog, on a karaoke machine, like putting tape, putting paper in the corner of the tape, dub in the V 98.7, like old shit. Like, nigga, oh, I ain't want to believe it. Like, damn, I'm old as hell.
Bro, but look, this the crazy thing, even back then and shit, because I felt like I was like one of the youngest niggas around. Feez was younger than all them niggas too. You know what I'm saying? He just was a little bit older than me, but motherfucker, he was around all these other motherfuckers, and I couldn't really tell at that time because they treated him on the same level and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I was bad as hell, man. I was really doing the shit them grown niggas was doing or was scared to do for real. Like, I ain't know neither. Everything worked out.
Hey, I want to say this too. How many different people that, you know what I'm saying, you didn't find yourself working with over the years? Because I remember from that point, man, y'all was the first to tap in with like Little Mike and them, and then
oh yeah, that's
Rock
my baby
Bottom
still.
and shit, man. Y'all, I couldn't
Yeah,
believe it. I was in high school at DSA at that time, man. And motherfuckers was like, you be with Feez and Skrill and them niggas, man. Them niggas fucking Big Hurt and fucking, you know, it was crazy.
Dog, everybody used to come over our block and shit. Our block was popping back in the day. Like you'll fuck around and sit over there with us. Like you say, like a Big Hurt can pull up caravan. We sitting there vibing with her for hours. Mike, motherfucker on the couch, like he family. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Nigga be down the Skrill house, come down to my shit. We eat noodles. Like niggas be on the video though. He done pulled up in a helicopter at the drive-in. They going crazy, but he'll come up my house. We sit low key regular eating noodles. Like nigga be on TV. Nigga be on TV. They thought that shit was winning. Go to school the next day.
Turbulence.
Yeah. That shit fuck niggas' heads up. You go to school, them bitch like, I seen you on TV last night. You like, fuck. like, all right, what's up now? Like, shit, I'm here now.
What channel was Turbulence? What that shit like channel, what was that, 29 or 72 or something?
Oh, man.
68.
I was about to say they had different channels. If you had regular TV, that bitch came on channel 33, channel 20 or something. Yeah, the Comcast, that bitch was on like 20. You had one particular time it was on 60 something. Like that bitch never went off for real. That bitch just stayed on.
Turbulence was fucking classic, man.
Hell yeah.
That shit motherfucking was rerun out. We was on that bitch for years after they stopped shooting. Niggas kept still saying that you get tired of that shit. Then like, man, like, all right, dog, I'm at the red light, like I'm regular like you, nigga. You screaming at me. I see you on Turbulence, nigga. Like, shit, time to go. It's time to go.
I say prominent artists out of HP, you know what I'm saying? You Skrill, you know what I'm saying? So they know Sonny, different little cats that they know with the MC shit. I want to know, like, what is it like being an artist from HP and still cutting in the Detroit hip hop scene?
I love the scene because I think like back in 05, 06, like you were just saying, like I ain't think that we was gonna get no wave like a Atlanta or Chicago or Oakland or whatever the fuck else, you know what I'm saying, be popping and shit. Like, but it's really happening for us. Like that shit really, it was like I be feeling like we missed the wave because we was before all this shit. Like with Skrill, I be really want Skrill to get his just dudes and shit. Like a lot of motherfuckers missed that wave. Like they don't remember the controversy.
You can put it back and put it all out and re-roll that shit. It's like it's just a seed, man, that you got to keep growing. You know what I'm saying? On that note,
you ain't lie, this shit like a mustard seed now because even though motherfuckers don't remember bro album, a lot of motherfuckers rap like that still, like now.
Bro, I literally remember y'all like lyrics for lyrics. Like I can't tell you exactly what songs these was on, but I remember Skrill saying some shit one time that was like, what would he say? So the fiends drive through like fast food lines.
Yeah.
What I'm serving.
Yeah.
It used to be some of the most.
Like, man, that's what I'm saying. Like we put so much work and effort into the bars. Like niggas don't appreciate bars. Now you can just come out there and say, hit her with the chop. Hit him in the leg, like, and then motherfuckers have a dance for it, and then that shit pop. Like, all right, well, I maybe think too much to do a song nowadays. Like, shit.
But this thing too, with your style though, I always peep from back in the day though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You always was a lyricist, you know what I'm saying? When they hear the shit you say, but your patterns was always so cold that to this day, I still find myself actually figuring out what some shit you said 15 years ago in the bar. So when I swear. So you actually fit into the style of the artist that's going on now, but now you got real lyricism. Because melodic flow.
They have a sweet ass pattern and won't be saying shit.
Period.
They have I can, and they just keep going, can't, won't. And then it'd be like, all right, you got that part, but you don't fill in the blanks. Like it'd be so much different shit to go with this shit to me. Like I could open up a little class or something, like teach niggas or something, but I don't be having the patience for real. Like, that should be whack. Niggas be lying like a motherfucker.
You know, all you gotta do is just record. Look, all you gotta do is just record all that material for the class, for like some rap workshop type shit. Film it all, film like 5 hours worth of shit, and then make them pay for that material over time and shit. It's already recorded. You ain't even gotta
like
do
that.
it.
See, y'all got the wave with this futuristic shit. I love this shit, dog.
I'm telling you, bro.
Y'all niggas doing it. Hey, I love that y'all doing this shit, dog, because a lot of niggas was talking about doing this shit, and they still talking. Nah, it's a year later, 2 years later and shit. Y'all niggas talking about that shit. Y'all niggas ran with that shit. I love that part, dog. Like niggas need to get back on that shit. Execute quick as you think of that shit down there. That's bomb.
Man, hell yeah, man. I want to know too, what artists that you fucking with right now in the city that you tapped in with, like some that's your protege,
like some niggas that ain't getting their props yet or something.
Yeah, that need to get some little clout that we can tag them in.
Man,
shit.
it's a boatload of them, dog.
I see when you did the AD and LeBron with Dog, man.
Oh yeah, that's my baby. That's what I'm saying. Like I got niggas like you fuck with that?
Hell yeah.
Man, listen, dog. That's my little nigga, dog. Grandbaby. That nigga a monster. It's like I'm saying, like I'm trying to put these little certain situations in place because it's certain niggas need to come up out that bitch. Like not even playing. Like right now, they need to get up out that bitch, get a breath of fresh air, get a clear head, to where they can focus on their music because it'd be so much. Like I know personally, it'd be so much shit behind the scenes. That'll make you be like, fuck me. I just said fuck rap so many times, nigga. My mama died. Go to jail, get you a case of something. You be like, your focus ain't on the studio. Your focus on staying free. You got some kids or something. You got a family. They depending on your shit. You like fuck rap. I'm in the street for real. Like, I gotta go. Like so, shit. They probably could have had more projects out of them. If niggas stay focused. Niggas stayed out the bullshit. I ain't gonna lie.
But the real thing too, man, this shit like a microwave out here. So from the people who like, because I know personally, I've been a fan since 15, 20 years.
Man,
so
I appreciate you, brother.
But look,
you the go-to.
Always,
I ain't gonna lie.
It don't seem appreciate it. It don't seem like you ever really stopped. So even though you're saying that you had like you could have put out more material, that's on some like criticism within the motherfucker. Like,
yeah. I'm my biggest critic for sure.
Tom Brady feeling like he could have put out one.
Yeah, I could have won more rings. Yeah. That's exactly what it felt like. I ain't gonna lie.
You know Brady's still mad about that.
The Falcon, the Eagle one, the Atlanta one, the motherfucking one with the Raiders when they gypped them with Charles Woods. Yeah. I remember all the shit. Yeah, for sure.
I remember a couple years ago you was tapped in with the Arizona Cardinals, man. You was
my cousin played. My cousin played in the league with that. We was down here like on the West Coast. Like this ain't my first rodeo on the West. Like we was down in Scottsdale and shit. Like I got a couple plugs. I shot like 3 videos. That was on World Star.
I remember, bro. That oh yeah, she bad and all.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to be different. I dared to be different. Niggas wasn't really feeling. It was like a couple people felt that because they was going through that. But it was like I make feeling music. If you ain't never been through shit, you probably ain't gonna rock my shit. Like for real, you had a silver spoon your whole little life and shit. Yeah, you ain't gonna like my shit. I be talking that nigga that bumped his head a couple times, get back up, tight. Yeah.
Hey, hell yeah, because when you hopped on Louis saw that Bob.
Yeah.
I said in the booth like, damn, that nigga pulled some shit out.
Hey, if I could bring that story up, dog, like me and Feez was so overdue on trying to get in the studio. So we had the idea for the swap. So we did the Not Just Time and Damage and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what's so crazy is we ain't even know how the songs was going to go for real. We was in there really trying to craft that shit, trying to figure out the line to come in and the hook and all this shit.
Yeah.
And Marco was up from Atlanta just on some wild timing. Like he was there from Atlanta and he was able to see us do that shit. And it was just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
That was so bomb too, dog. Cause I didn't even peep. Like on the Damage song, neither one of us cussed through the whole bitch. And I know I'm a cussing motherfucker.
Yeah, that's deep. Yeah, me too, dog. You know?
That shit cold. I fuck with that.
I pulled it though. So on some real shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a bigger vision for the shit. I think you should go ahead and figure out what we need to do with that bitch and just go ahead and do that like that.
If you want to shoot out the Cali way, we can go to Venice Beach and shoot that bitch.
And we figure it out for sure.
That bitch would be crazy. I want to get in the video.
And it was that track, Not This Time, too, man. What's so crazy was that shit was before the George Floyd shit. And niggas was talking about the cops not catching us slipping. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You so ahead of your time with this shit. Like you say me, I was the youngest, but it was really you. You were a heater. Y'all was like the youngest around. Like I ain't gonna say we shut the door after that, but it was like y'all did. Like shit. Y'all was like shit, no, we ain't gonna let no other niggas get close to these niggas. Like fuck that, this us. Like y'all niggas had the wave. Y'all did everything we was doing. Y'all was grinding with us. Y'all was at the studio with us. Y'all was on the block with us. Yeah, shit. Y'all sometimes was at the shows and shit. I know like shit. I bump into a show like, damn, oh shit, Keys here? Like, all right, bet, hell yeah, it's on. Like, that shit bomb, dog. Y'all niggas is the wave. Y'all got all this shit going. Ain't no way we can lose now.
Man,
It's
that's why
inevitable.
it's just perfect timing, bro. Cause just even see, you know what I'm saying, see Heater, Cash Junkie Fresh, you know what I'm saying, see what he on right now, you know what I'm saying. So it's just a perfect timing.
Yeah, I bumped into Heater probably about not the last time I was in the city, but the second time when he first got out. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
that when he
I heard from
first
him when
got
he first got out. That's when I've
yeah.
seen him. But I keep in touch with him, you know what I'm saying. So I know that we got to all put something down on some old shit
Oh
that's
hell yeah.
for everybody, you
He
know.
doing this management thing right now and shit.
Oh
I
yeah,
told him
who
keep
he them
keep
FNB
going.
niggas, right?
Yeah.
He managing them
He tapped in
FNB
with
niggas,
them.
right?
He got
So
out. You good?
so we definitely figure that shit out, man. Anything y'all want to like, you know what I'm saying? I know I was going in on that the specific storyline shit.
Oh man, we got all however long y'all want. I ain't rushing.
Yeah, where can we catch all the music on? Where can we
Oh
find that
shit,
shit?
the craziest shit. I got the long list of these. Like I said, that shit on all platforms. But like the older shit, like I got hella videos on goddamn YouTube. I got a few on World Star. It's like some random shit on SoundCloud. Shit, iTunes, Apple
Everywhere.
Music. That's all the new spots. I'm gonna just keep lacing them. Distro Kid, throw that bitch everywhere. I'm gonna keep on pumping with them.
Hey man, you got to put out, you know what it is too on all platforms, man. I don't give a fuck if the
Oh
motherfucker.
my
Let's just say
god.
fuck. Look, let's just say fuck whoever, and then if them bitches get season to season, they gonna get pulled eventually. But put that shit out for the motherfuckers who really give a fuck and make a little something off it in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, I still got the CD, bro. I really still got the CD, my dog.
I dead ass and put that bitch out. I ain't gonna lie, shoot that bitch to me. Yeah, I swear to God, I'll put that bitch on the old tape. You got the old one?
I got the actual one with your handwriting that say, you know, real.
That's crazy. That's
2006,
crazy.
7 type shit. Yeah.
That's classic.
What you think about this NBA shit, man? I'm watching John Morant whoop shit out the Spurs. Who you got? You know,
I'm fucking with Brian, dog.
I already
I'm waiting
know.
to the next game. Yes, sir.
You
Yeah.
and
Hell
That's
Patrick
a
yeah.
Murphy,
nigga right
y'all
there.
one of the
That's a
biggest
real nigga.
LeBron fans. Y'all niggas be
Yeah.
with LeBron no matter what.
It's like, cause motherfuckers ask me like, you don't got a team? I'm like, no, I really don't. Like that shit back in the day when you just love your team till you die.
Real shit.
Nah,
Niggas
I got a
love players
player.
now. I'll go fuck with that bitch go play FIFA or whatever that shit called. We going to soccer then. Fuck it. I'm fuck with Brian heavy. That nigga gonna play for the Pistons. I doubt it, but if he do, then I'll be a Piston fan then. So then them niggas weak as fuck. I
Man,
never go to a Piston game or anything.
unless LeBron playing that bit, right?
I swear to God. Hey, this so tripped out. I wasn't even enthused on going to a Piston game, nigga. It was season before last. I can't make this shit up. Never forget it. Nigga, my little sister got me the tickets for my birthday in November, but the
Shout out to
game
little
was,
sis, man, because she
oh
be
yeah,
doing
that's my
good things
baby.
too, man. You know what
Look,
I'm saying?
she gave me the tickets for my birthday in November, but the game wasn't until March the next year. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we get to the damn game, mind you. The nigga motherfucking had just went crazy on the Bulls the night before. I'm talking about throwing that bitch off the glass, double pumping that bitch. I say, ooh, this nigga about to come to the D fool, bro. Man, this nigga dog come up here acting hurt, had on the Nipsey shirt with the blazer, dog. Went to the game to see Carl Anthony, what's his name? Caldwell Pope get off and shit. I'm like,
Oh,
oh
love.
my God. I'm like, y'all niggas terrible, dog. I'm like, I could be mad, but you know what I'm saying? That was the first time I went to the game and shit. I'm talking about low key heated as hell. Like, man, I'm ready to go, bro. Like, this nigga sitting on the side of the suit, dog, with Nipsey shirt. I'm like,
Hey,
I
bro,
could have seen that
look,
nigga
what
in the
y'all think
hood.
about load management, man? Because look, Kawhi started that bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know,
No, he lows didn't though. I can't even be mad. Like being older, I peeped that shit, but I ain't peeped that shit. I used to always just be. It wasn't all this social media shit. So you would be like, you'll hear Kobe and Kobe to fracture his arm in practice. Ooh, blase split. You like, how the fuck you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even sound like something you will get hurt in practice. Like, what you sock to fracture your hand in practice? Like, you can't catch no ball and fracture your hand. You can't.
Yeah.
Niggas that hoop before, like them injuries weren't sounding real, but it was like you ain't had nothing to back it up. You young, you know what I'm saying? That was 02, 03.
But not randomly, we got motherfucking Ryan Artest and everybody else pop up and not Kobe healthy as hell.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Kobe couldn't jump 1 year, I remember. Nigga, now it's like, he looking back like Vince Carter, like, hold on, he did something like,
Yeah, that
okay.
He came back.
Yeah. So it'd be like little shit like that, like, y'all niggas, like Blake Griffin. That nigga ain't dunking like a year. He go over to Brooklyn, now he can't stop. He can't stop dunking, though. He doing no weak ass rim grades or dunks, but he's still booming. I'm like, bitch, man, we would have liked to see a couple of those.
I ain't praying for a nigga to sprain his ankle, but I hope he sprained this shit or something, man. Fuck Blake for that whole ass shit.
That nigga,
that was some whole shit. They had the days counted. He ain't dunking 472 days.
See that?
He go right over there on that bullshit.
First game, his first point was a oop or something like that. I want to say, like, man. But no, I like the old days where you stay, where you had it be like, it can't be the whole team stay for 20 years. It got to be like one nigga go down with your ship like Dirk, Kobe, Tim Duncan. It got to be one of them niggas, like Coop on that cloth. He like, nigga, I ain't about to go dick suck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas want to come to Milwaukee, that's fine, but I ain't about to go to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga don't want to team up. Nigga want to do it himself. It got to be somebody that keep that cloth going. But at the same token,
Steph the new example of that. I feel like he's gonna retire and go to state.
No, man, he fucked. Look, I wish Steph didn't have this year. Man, I wish he didn't have this year he had, because I believe he always knew. I didn't think he was washing nothing, but if he could have just not had this year, I kind of low key wanted to see him part ways with them and go to Denver with Joker. That pick and roll with Joker and Steph would be crazy, bro.
If Steph and Brian would have figured out a way to get together,
LeBron,
that's
too.
what I've been waiting.
That's what I'm saying. Look, at the All-Star game with LeBron.
If you think that Brian ain't in these motherfuckers, like that's what I'm about to say. Do you know that nigga Scottie Pippen done played 10 years for $1 million or two? Like 10 years for the Bulls.
Yeah.
Fuck this whole little shebang up, right? That's why after he snapped out of it, somebody got in his ear like, man, you could be making way more chicken, dog. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's why you see that nigga go to Portland. He went to Portland and got a bag. That bitch went to Houston and got a bag. That bitch, you know what I'm saying? He got the fuck on after that.
Money came from.
That's what I'm telling you. That nigga wasn't getting no chicken in Chicago. He got some rings.
And Brian would have never let his right hand man go out like that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the era's so different. It's like, nigga, once Jordan knew that what he was doing, all the control he had, and he didn't put nobody up on game.
That shows he a whole ass nigga.
You ain't put nobody up on game, bro.
Yo, 10 years, $1 million. It's that like $10,000 again, like a year. I mean, like
100,000, 100,000 a year.
Like 100,000 a year. That's what I meant. Yeah. What the fuck?
I ain't trying to cape too hard for LeBron because I'm like a new LeBron fan, right? I became a LeBron fan when
he opened the school.
The minute KD won his second ring, I was pissed off. I was like, oh, he think he's sweet. You know what I'm saying? When he on peep LeBron, I was like, if LeBron make it back to the finals after this, win or lose, he the GOAT, right? That's how I told myself then. I was on the op side then. But what I had to peep, dog, LeBron, the motherfucker who, I don't even know if it's a sign of the times, but like, he really on some old Muhammad Ali, you know what I'm saying, 1968, fuck the president, he a bum type shit. While you got Jordan talking about Republicans wear sneakers too. That's controversial to me, bro. Just being real.
The nigga just go against the grain.
Like this is who you want to place your faith?
And he get away with the shit because a lot of niggas who do that shit get blackballed somehow.
Man,
you know,
beat the fuck down. Something they get a dog ass rape case. Kobe,
bro, he ain't never cut the corners off his sandwich. LeBron be listening to new hip hop and shit, cussing like a motherfucker. All they don't say shit.
But it's like how he played though, because the craziest shit, like you said when you talked about the Cardinal shit, like I see behind the scenes how them athletes really be. But then when the camera come on, they fix their shit up. You know what I'm saying? Sir, yes, sir. Every time they ask him a question, he know the answer already, but he gonna be like, well, the trajectory, do that 30 times like the niggas off the news. Like they got to do that. They're training these niggas to do that bullshit, dog. Because if they get on that bitch talking like us, they gonna treat you like Paul Pierce when you went on live. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, or Kwame Brown. That was the realest rant I ever heard in my life. Kwame Brown.
No, I still ain't even peeped. I gotta go Google that shit.
Yeah, I gotta really.
Bro, he called that nigga Becky with the good hair.
He
like Becky with the good hair. Talking about Matt Barnes. He like y'all niggas soft, man. He just was
Matt like, man, I ain't even say nothing about dog. He said all I did was laugh.
But them be the main niggas get it. Oh my God, my brother was the nigga for that. He wouldn't even be mad at the nigga who roasted. He'd look at the nigga who laughing the hardest, like, and bitch, you laughing? Like, oh, that just changed the whole shit, like the narrative. Niggas to be like, damn, why are you laughing? Like, damn, you don't got no room to laugh, bro. Like, the whole shit is switched, yeah. Kwame was mad, I heard.
Do y'all know if LeBron James not only make it out of this play-in tournament, but win in back-to-back this year from the situation he in now?
I don't want to hear nothing from nobody.
It ain't even no question whether he to go. We talking about the play-in?
No.
The play-in? He made it from the play-in?
Mind my baby, like, I said it. I wish we would have did this podcast. See, we got to keep tapping in on here because I said this shit in December. I said, y'all niggas done pissed team off already. The start of the season off. Flat out. Y'all doing all this new weird shit. Niggas usually have 3 months in between seasons, bro. At the least. 3 months. That's the least before training camps and you know they do the little bullshit summer league, you know, your draft picks.
What they get about 2 weeks this year?
About a month.
What?
For real, though. Like a month, I think, for real though.
No.
It actually started while the shit was going on. Like the other teams,
it was like 2-3 weeks for real.
No,
them niggas didn't even get 2-3 weeks. Them niggas probably got like 2 weeks. Get your ass back on the court. You ain't had no parade. You ain't lift the banner up to just now.
I knew they did, and I thought I was tripping. I thought I just missed that.
Them niggas stopped sweating. They got the trophy. The confetti fell. Them niggas went back to camp.
Look, that's why it's the fucked up thing too with the weak ass teams that you see that's good now is because literally when there was only like 3-4 teams left in the bubble, the rest of the teams have resumed like shit for they was training camps and shit. So these niggas training while the other niggas in the bubble, so they getting
hard
ready
as
to play.
hell.
So it's like
that's why I don't understand. Another reason why I don't like the Pistons because y'all bitches had all that extra time to work. Y'all gonna get rid of Derrick Rose
all the time in the world. Them niggas ain't making
themselves getting rid of Rose.
Nothing.
Man. They see
them niggas was out the league in March. When then they get laid off with all the people.
Them niggas stopped. They was in the hood with us in the quarantine. them niggas was copping weed.
What y'all think watching the Pistons get rid of Drummond, Rose, and Griffin all within a year like that without getting shit?
I feel like it's a curse on them motherfuckers.
It ain't the first time they done.
See, that shit go all the way back to Allen Houston. Every time a nigga from the Pistons dip, they blow the fuck up. Instantly. Allen Houston won shit on the Pistons. Soon as he went to the Knicks, that bitch was hitting clutch game, winner, whoop. Nigga, Grant Hill. You couldn't get Grant Hill up the fucking first round. That bitch go to Orlando with T-Mac. Man, you go to Orlando with T-Mac, y'all bitches get to cutting up. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, Theo Ratliff, he went to Philly with Iverson, cut up. They ain't do shit, but they was there getting to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they got to the finals that one year.
That's what I'm saying. That 1 year, yeah. But they was balling between them years, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't get to the final, but they still was cutting the rug. He still would throw your shit in the sands. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember doing all of that shit, dog. I've been a big basketball fan. Me and my OG used to watch games, like, nigga. And when the Pistons used to be sweet, I remember them days. Man. 89, 90.
What y'all think about Ben Wallace? Ben Wallace being the first undrafted motherfucker to go into the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
That's hard.
A lot. That's Detroit.
I love Ben. That's Detroit, dog. He got the
coach. Then that nigga stayed on 7 Mile and Gratiot for sure. That nigga from the red zone or something. He over there 6 Mile with Cash Kid. Somebody, hey, that nigga from that way for sure.
That nigga put on for Detroit for sure, especially with his.
He went to McKenzie.
You know, ain't been too many motherfuckers who came to Detroit, right? Like Isaiah Thomas and Ben Wallace, who like wasn't from Detroit, but our culture embraced them for who they were. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He had that type of cloth.
Matt Stafford.
I fuck with Stafford too. I ain't no Lions fan, so that's why I don't really. That's
why I don't like the Lions neither, but like I said, I like players.
Yeah, I like.
I don't care. Tom Brady is a Michigan nigga to me.
Fuck yeah, from college, from day one. That nigga from the sandbox. That's why I fuck with Tom. I don't fuck with NFL. I like Sue.
Yeah.
I like Sue.
Yeah.
Sue got up too.
He is Detroit. He is Detroit, like you said, how they did Isaiah.
He just got a ring.
Hell yeah. And he signed. That nigga was about to leave. He was about to leave Tampa Bay. That nigga signed back up to run it back. They about to do it again. They got everybody for their last year team.
Nigga, they about to get Julio Jones.
That's gonna be too much. That right there, I'll fall out. I'll be like,
he's just gonna be throwing that bitch up in the air. I don't give a fuck. Somebody about to get this.
Throw that bitch up with his eyes closed.
He's talking about you about to get Julio too.
Man, I do want to get a message from you though, Feez, for all like the up and coming artists listening shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That fuck with your music, man. That they know all the different shits you done did. Like, what kind of advice do you got for like a motherfucker who was in the same boat as you, writing those first few verses, making them first few songs? Like, how do they get to where you at, bro?
Man,
how do you focus through the bullshit? Like the real life shit that try to deter you. How you cut that on and off switch on some athlete shit and just, you know, do what you got to do.
Man, God, it's like they say, like when you go to the hole, you just put your head down and just go. You know what I'm saying? Like you just step. You know what I'm saying? Like if you playing football, you tuck that bitch with 2 hands and then put your head down and go. You know what I'm saying? Cut through the hole. So it's like a lot of shit gonna come at your ass like them defensive linemen. Like no bullshit. They gonna come at you big, fast, and in a hurry. Like you ain't gonna get no break sometime. Like you just gotta keep going. Your bitch gonna trip on you them long nights in the studio. Your kids gonna miss you when you be out of town and shit like that. Like, shit, your money gonna be like, damn, what's my last on there? It's gonna be like that. Like, but that shit gonna pay off in the back end. That's why they call it back end. Like, cause you don't see that shit right now. Your bitch ain't gonna see that shit right now. Your kids can't eat them songs right now. And now they got to wait for y'all niggas. They got the goddamn distro kid where that shit is actually paying niggas. Right. No bullshit.
Look, we still so early in the audio space, bro. That one album that a motherfucker put out for the year, or like every couple months, a motherfucker put out a project that's like an hour long. You could put out an hour worth of audio every week, bro. And it's the money. And you could do however you want to do it. You could play music on your shit, do whatever you need to do. So we still so early in this space that it's a perfect time to have all the experience and the knowledge that you got right now, bro. Sky's the limit. I appreciate you.
Man, anytime, man. Y'all need to kick it with me, call me whenever the fuck shit. That's what I'm here for, though.